Hello everyone. So today we will discuss about the group planning exercise. So as you must be aware, group planning exercise is the second task of the GTO. After group discussion, group planning exercise will be undertaken. For this, you will be taken to a room. You will be a group of about 8 candidates. So you will be taken to a room where on the floor, either on the floor there will be a sand model, three-dimensional, or there will be a painted board on a stand or mounted on the wall. So that will be a map of the location. So in that map, directions will be given north, east, south, west, distances will be given, and various like river or road or railway line. So like this, it will be a detailed map. Now you will be given, the GTO will explain to you about the map and what you are required to do. So he will make you understand the various locations in the map which are given, and then he will give you a paper that is called story card or a narrative. So this narrative will remain with you for 5 minutes. In those 5 minutes, you are to read the narrative, understand it, and make your mental plan. Prioritize the things, how you are going to do, what resources you are going to allot, and what is the time, distance, all these things. And then you will be given 10 minutes to write your plan. Now, when the narrative is there with you, you are not allowed to write anything on any paper or anything. You are only allowed to make a mental note of various tasks and their location, time, distance, everything. So, you have to remember all the tasks, their location, time, and resources to prioritize and make your plan after the story card is withdrawn from you. It will be taken back after 5 minutes. You will be given 10 minutes to write down your plan. Now, what you are required to do in those 5 minutes when the narrative is there with you, have total concentration and focus on what is written in the narrative and start making your plan. So read the narrative or the story card, and at the same time itself, you see, this is important thing I am telling you, because many times you forget what were all the 5-6 priorities which were given. So when the narrative is given to you, the map will be there or the sand model will be there in front of your eyes throughout till the end of the discussion. All the time that will not be withdrawn. Only narrative will be taken back. So when you are reading in the narrative, at that time itself, link and make a mental note of the location and time of task to be carried out in the map. You see, whatever is given here in the narrative, that you look at the map and associate it with that map. Let us say village X. Some dacoits will loot some, let us say, some statue or idol from the temple in village X. So this you have to understand that it is given there in the narrative. So look at the map and see where is that village X, associated this village X and the time. Let us say 2 o'clock, the dacoits will come. So location, village X, task, looting of the idol, time, 2 o'clock. So this way all 5-6 tasks you should associate with what is given in the map, because this narrative will be taken away from you. At that time you will not be able to refer anything and you are not allowed to write anything. So it is always better that you associate with the map. Map will be there with you all the time. So when the narrative is taken, at the time of planning you are writing down your plan, you will just have a glance at the map and you will remember, okay, this place, this incident, this time, this place, this incident, this time, like that, 4 or 5 places, 4 or 5 tasks, you will identify and associate in your mind that this is the task, this is the time, and this is the place. If at that time you do not associate with the location in the map and don't remember the time of the task, you will face problem and may forget some important points. So it is better you associate at that time. Before making your plan, you must first prioritize each task correctly and divide the team and allocate available or hidden resources to each group. So what are hidden resources? Hidden resources are like there is a village. So you know in the village tractor will be there, some guns may be there, villagers will have lathi, danda, maybe bhala, there will be a tractor, there may be trolley. So these are the resources which you know, but they are not shown in the map. But you know this is the resource available here. So these are the hidden resources. Like a road is going, so there will be people going on that road on the bike, on a scooter, maybe some four-wheelers, maybe some tractor will be going, maybe some bus will be going. If there is a railway track, train timings you will know, it will be given. Then if there is a river, there may be some ferry or boats. So some are obvious resources which are mentioned in the narrative, and some are hidden which you have to identify yourself, and it is very obvious, you know, okay, these are the things which will be available here in this village or in the hospital, or village pradhan will be there, hospital doctors will be there, primary health center, some sort of urgent medicine will be available. In the bus or in your car, there will be a first aid box, mandatory it is there. So these are the hidden resources. Now how to prioritize? Priorities will be set as per the urgency and importance of the task. You see, remember these two words, urgent and important. So first priority will be the task which is most urgent and equally important. Next priority, where you have got some sufficient time available, but not much time. The third priority, more time you have available. Fourth priority, still some more time available. Fifth priority, more time available than the first, second, third, fourth. And the task for which you have come out from your house will now become the last priority. You have to go to X place to attend a function, to attend a wedding, or shooting of ducks, or whatever is given in that, for which you came out from your house, it will become your last priority. So now first priority will be to save human life, which is in danger, seriously injured, because it is the most important task and most urgent also, since any delay caused may be dangerous for the life of the victim. You will not be able to save. If you take him after half an hour or 1 hour, he will die. So that becomes your first priority. Why? Because it is important to save the human life and it is urgent. Immediately you have to act. So that's why this becomes the first priority. So I hope you have understood the prioritization. It will be based on urgency and importance of the matter, depending upon the time available. So before you leave you will divide your group into 3, 4, 5 teams as per requirement, but you will decide the meeting point and tell everyone that we will, after doing the task, we will meet at this place. So that meeting point also has to be decided in advance, and you have to tell everyone. And second important thing is that telephones will not be available. It will be given in the narrative that all lines are damaged or whatever is there. Telephones will not be available, but where telephone will be available? In government offices, in hospital, it will be available. So that you can assume that telephone is available at these places, but not public telephone or your mobile or any other telephone is not available. So you have to divide your group into 3, 4 or 5 teams as per the requirement. Note the time when the task is to be carried out. Note the distance where the task is to be performed. Calculate the time required to reach that place. Okay, four-wheeler speed 60 kilometers per hour on a pakka road. So if there is a light vehicle, you can say that if it is 15 kilometers, you will require how many minutes? Okay, 60 kilometers in 1 hour, let us say 6 kilometers, so in 6 minutes you will reach. 10 kilometers, 10 minutes you will reach. So time taken. it will depend upon the type of vehicle you are using. Bike also on Pakka road, it will be 60 kilometers average. Not that sir 90 भी चल जाता है, 100 भी चला लेंगे. No, not that way. Be reasonable, 60 kilometers per hour. If you are going by cycle, a cycle will be about 20 kilometers in 1 hour. That is 3 minutes per kilometer. If you are going by foot, pedal, it will be around 4 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes per kilometer. So that way you have to calculate the distance and the resource, how you are going, the vehicle, by which vehicle you are going. Then to the group also you have to allot the vehicle which is available on the basis of urgency and importance of the task. Like the light vehicle, four-wheeler will be used to take the injured, seriously injured to the hospital. Now, here one thing comes that should we take him to the hospital or to the primary health center? It is very tempting. Primary health center is just 1 or 2 kilometers away and hospital is about 10 kilometers. So everyone will argue we must take him to primary health center. But understand here, we all know the condition of primary health center. It is not, sometimes the doctor may be available, sometimes medicines may be available, and for a critically injured person, the facilities will not be available because it is only primary health center. Normally, sardi, zukam, khansi, bukhar, that type of small cases of not very seriously ill cases, they are all referred to district hospital. So, if your primary health center is en route district hospital, yes, you can take him. It is on the way, but it will not be on the way. This you have to clearly look. It will be in the opposite direction. So your district hospital is 10 kilometers and primary health center is 2 kilometers in the opposite direction. So when you take him there the doctor will refer him to the district hospital. So 2 plus 2, 4 kilometers you have traveled extra, and 4 kilometers means whatever time and then going and consulting a doctor. So you have wasted some time. And he is in serious condition, he has to be rushed to the hospital. So this thing you have to first clearly see whether primary health center is en route or it is in the opposite direction. If it is en route, yes, you can take him. And you will take the patient after giving him first aid. As I told you, first aid box is available in the bus, in the car, in which, or gypsy, jeep, whatever four-wheeler you are taking, it is all available there. And if it is not available, then some first aid, tie your hanky or something, whatever you can do, that type of first aid you should give and then carry him to the hospital. Now here in this case, one additional person, team member you keep. Like normally we divide into 2. Here we can keep 3 also if it is available. So that will be an additional help for emergency. Now when you go to the hospital, as I told you, telephone will be available in the hospital. From there you can make calls to the family members of the patient. You can find out his location. Maybe some identity will be available. Some people will tell you, or maybe from his purse or something. So find out and then ring up his family members so that they arrive and take care of the patient. Then from there you can ring up the police station and you can ring up the railway station, or wherever you want to make calls, you can use the telephone from the hospital. Same way, one team will be going to police station telephone will be available. You can make the call for railway station or other places. Same way, someone going to railway station may call police station from there or any other place. So these are all backup plans. So first thing, you are taking him to the hospital. That is very urgent, very important. Immediately it is to be done. And additional task there, one team member, that's why we are taking one team member extra. He can in the meantime, while you are doing the admission part and all that, but this additional member can ring up the family, ring up the police station, ring up the railway station, and ring up any other place which is required. Now second, third and fourth priority will be again as per importance and urgency. that you have to see how much time is available for what, and two members, one member, two member, three member, as per the importance of the task you allot. And the vehicle you will have to tell which vehicle. So you may take a lift from the roadside. You may ask for volunteers. So this way you will organize. Then the fifth priority, last but one, will be the red herring. One task will be red herring, जो बिल्कुल बेकार सा, मेरा बंदर भाग गया, मेरी बकरी भाग गई, मेरी भैंस भाग गई. So this type of thing which may appear to be very useless to you, but for that person it is the most important thing, because he is a poor man and his livelihood may depend upon that. For him it is very important and urgent, but for you it is less important and less urgent. So this will become the last but one priority, and you may allot minimum one person here to go along with that person who has come with the problem that my goat has run away or my buffalo has run away, because he is the concerned person. He has to be there. For other things, people coming and informing you, and you tell them, you come with me, they will say, no, we have got some other task. So don't depend upon them. You may ask volunteers from the local population, but that person you have allotted and you have said, okay, you go there. He said, I am not going. But I just told you because I thought you are educated and smart and young people. I have got so many other jobs to do. I am in a hurry. I just informed you, you take care. So this also you have to keep in mind. Last priority will be the task for which you left from your home, as I have already told you. So all team members will regroup or assemble at the pre-decided meeting point to return back. Now meeting point, either it will be the same place where you are now, or if some party is going towards en route your destination where finally you have to reach, then they may stay back there and you remaining people will meet them there, because there is no point that they will come back all the way, again return to this place and then go. So that also you have to keep in mind. Then map, as such I told you, it will be all the time available. Look carefully at the map. Now I'll just take one example. Sorry. You are a group of 8 students from Government Engineering College, Dilnagar. Your group has gone for a picnic at Kali Lake by the college van. While you were planning to return to your college for the inter-college musical night scheduled at 7:30 p.m., one forest guard approached your group for help. You observed that he was bleeding and limping badly. On inquiry, he informed that he was badly beaten by a group of dacoits who were planning to steal idol from Seva temple at around 4 p.m. and hand it over to smugglers hiding in Kasori Forest Reserve. The guard also informed that another group has decided to loot the passenger train between Dilnagar and Sadakpur near the Kasori Forest Reserve rail bridge on Dheer River. The Sadakpur-Dilnagar passenger train crosses the Dheer bridge at about 4:30 p.m. So now you see all these things are coming. When map is there in front of you, you will keep on associating with the map all these things. As you were planning what to do, you observed that a young couple who has also come for picnic was shouting for assistance. You turned and saw that the boat in which the young couple was sitting was drowning and they were desperately screaming for help. So there is an injured person who came walking, limping, bleeding. And now here one person is drowning. So you have to see which is topmost priority. The people who are drowning will become the first priority. The man who is limping will become the second priority. He will have to be taken to the hospital. But first priority will become to save the drowning couple. You are still in shock and try to keep your cool when a fisherman came running for help as his boat has broken the rope by which it was tied to the shore and drifting in Kali Lake. So this is the red herring. This is the least important task for you, not urgent, not important, but for him it is most urgent and most important. But in your priorities, it will come as last but one priority. The time now is 3 p.m. How will you handle this situation as a group of young dynamic students? And for what you have come out for picnic. So you have come out for picnic. Now you have to reach home. So this will become, reaching home will be your last priority and last task. Now let us prioritize. Time now is 3 p.m. Priority number 1, save human life in immediate danger, that is the young couple drowning. Time immediately, distance 0 kilometer. It is here only where we are standing. Number 2 priority, take injured forest guard for treatment. Time as soon as possible, immediately. Distance to district hospital at Sadakpur is 20 kilometer by Pakka road. 20 kilometer means 20 minutes will reach, and he is bleeding, so as much hurry we can show, that we will show. And now you will divide the group. For each task you will divide the group, as I already told you in the beginning. So let us say 2-3 people, they rush to save the drowning person. 2 people go with this injured person to the district hospital, or if a primary health center is en route or nearby, you can take him to primary health center also, depending upon the location of the primary health center. And then prevent theft of idol from Seva temple, time 4 p.m., distance about 10 kilometers. So this will be at 4 p.m. Now it's 3 p.m. 1 hour you have got, and 10 kilometers means about 10 minutes by a light vehicle on Pakka road, or otherwise you can calculate the timing, that before that you should reach there, and there should be time available for taking action also. Not that you also reach at 4 o'clock. So you will reach as early as possible by the fastest means. And then save human life in danger after some time, looting of passenger train at Dhir river, time 4:30. So you see, first immediate drowning person, then next priority the person who is injured, because that also we have got limited time, and third priority time at 4 o'clock, and fourth priority at 4:30 p.m. and fifth priority is red herring. Although all these tasks can be undertaken simultaneously, but in your plan you have to write the priority, that this is my first priority, second, third, fourth, fifth priority. You have to mention there. And this also you will tell that simultaneously the teams will start for handling the various problems of the task. Then reaching back for inter-school musical night. Time 7:30 p.m., distance 25 kilometers. Meeting point Kali Lake. So everyone will meet at the Kali Lake only. Now what are the resources? Group of 8 students. As many are there in your GTO group. So the GTO will tell you that the members available is number of the members is 8. Otherwise you can also take as many candidates in the group, that many number you can take, but you can ask the GTO. Normally for calculation purpose, we will take that many number of people. There you can clarify, if it is not given in the narrative or the GTO doesn't tell, then you can ask him, sir, how many are the team members? Then college van and driver is the resource. Fisherman who came to ask for help, that fisherman will go for his own saving his own boat with you. Government hospital at Sadakpur. Vehicular traffic between Sadakpur and Dilnagar. Lot of cars or jeeps or tractor or bikes, cycles may be going, so you can request the volunteers there. And then village pradhan and villagers, construction workers at Seba village. These people are also available, and village pradhan will organize so many more things for you. So now the plan format that you have to write. First of all, you have to write the priorities. Then you have to, for each priority, you have to allot the resources and mention time and distance. And in the end, you will mention meeting point, and then write your plan in the narrative form. Like you write your TAT story, same way in the narrative form, about 10 to 15 lines you should write in the plan. You see, you are being given 10 minutes here. A story you are given only 4 minutes to write this story. And here you have to write in the beginning priorities, resources, time and all that. So about 15 lines you should write your plan. It should not be just 2-3 lines, or it should not be 40-50 lines. It should be around 15 to 20 lines you should write your plan. So you see, again, let me re-emphasize here that this plan that you are writing is the only written record available with the GTO regarding your performance. And in case of any doubt, he will fall back on this. That let me see what this candidate, how he has done in his group planning. So yes, group discussion and all that will be there after you submit your plan. You hand over your plan to the GTO. Then about 15 minutes, there will be a group discussion to arrive at a common plan. So here you have to be, your attitude is being seen. Your attitude should be very friendly and it should be give and take, and start building the consensus from your side. Be very cooperative. Don't insist on your plan only, and give time to others also to speak, and encourage a person who is not speaking. You can encourage that person. And if someone else's plan is better than yours, appreciate it. Do not just look down or something. You must openly appreciate and praise. It will help you. It will not harm you. So you highlight, yes, very good plan given by so and so person, and I think it's a wonderful plan. Use that type of words. So this way, discussion will be over. You will arrive at a consensus plan, and then GTO will say you nominate one person to tell the common plan. Anyone who is nominated, you are nominated. Normally, the group nominates the person who has given maximum contribution in consensus building. So that is the psychology working at that time. So if you have given the maximum contribution, they will give your name. Otherwise, you feel that someone else has done very good, you give his name. There are no extra marks for this as such. And then the person nominated will narrate the common plan, and your group task is over. GTO may ask some questions if he wants. Then your group planning exercise is over. So do well in the group planning exercise and write neatly, no cuttings, no overwritings. Remember that this is the only written record of your performance which is available with the GTO. So I hope this has clarified many doubts about the group planning exercise. So wish you all the best. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Thank you.